Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Another video by Kieno from STEMwithKieno.com. Today, what we are going to do in this video is we're actually going to get real world weather. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is the first day that we are getting snow in New Jersey, and I would like to do an IFR flight in the simulator. So I'm actually going to here the Aviation Weather Center, which you can get to at aviationweather.gov. And basically, you can get, you would use this in real life. I'm going to use the real world weather in the simulator, so I'm actually going to connect the simulator to a weather generator, and the weather generator should it should coincide or do actually what the real world weather is doing in the simulator. Okay, so like I said, in real life, I would go to aviationweather.gov, and basically I would our trip is actually gonna let me go here. So two websites, aviationweather.gov and then SkyVector. I love SkyVector. Shout out to the guys at SkyVector. Okay, very good, useful tool here for flight planning. So let me bring Trenton Mercer Airport to the crosshairs. Okay. All right. So we're going to be departing Trenton Mercer Airport, and we're going to file Robbinsville VOR, which is right here. All right. So Trenton to Robbinsville VOR. The frequency is 113.8. We're going to identify the navigation frequency by listening to the Morse code. So you'll hear the dash, which is RBV in Morse code. And then we are going to shoot an approach into, we're going to plan Robbinsville. The air traffic controllers will probably more than likely turn us or redirect us and vector us in. And we don't know what runway we're going to be using. So I want to see how effective the weather generator is and how well it simulates real world weather in this video. So we will see. All right, so 113.8 is Robbinsville, and then we're going to go to John F. Kennedy International Airport. My planned departure time is, sorry about that noise, 1300 local. That will be my planned departure time. Okay. All right. So let's come on back to the Aviation Weather Center, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see what's going on at our departure and our arrival airport or our destination airport. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down, and I am going to go to let's see, show METAR board. I am going to go to the METAR, which is the just the scheduled observation at the airport. Now you could do it here, and you could look at the textual description, Tango Tango November. Every airport is preceded in the United States with a K. So the airport identifier is actually Tango Tango November, or TTN, but KTTN is the full ICAO registration for that airport. So I want to see the data. All right, so I'm going to put in Kilo Tango Tango November for Trenton Mercer Airport. We'll go ahead. No, we won't do that. So we'll get the METAR data. All right, and Tango Tango November. This is 0917. All right, and this is the 9th day of the month, 1716 Zulu. So this is Zulu time. So we subtract 5, and that will make it 1216. So at 1216 was this scheduled observation. The winds are out of the north, 3605 knots. We have 3/4 of a mile visibility, and we have light snow and mist. That's what BR means. The minus means light. SN is the snow and mist. Few clouds at 600. Overcast at 1500. Temperature dew point and the altimeter setting. So that's pretty much all I'm looking at. I really want to know if it's VFR at this airport, which I know it is not, because I am probably 10 miles from the airport right now. I'm looking at the weather right now, and the snow's coming down. So this will definitely be an IFR trip. All right, let's look at our destination, which is JFK. We type in KJFK. Boom. All right, and 9th day of the month, KJFK, that's the airport identifier, 9th day of the month, 16:15 Zulu, -5, so, sorry, 51. So at 11:51 local time, we have 0107 knots, half-mile visibility, we have the runway visual range, there's snow going on there, I guess we got a scattered layer at 600, cloud cover, overcast at 1300, so the ceilings come down a little bit. All right, so we are going to also come down to, let's see, can we come down? No, we can't come down. All right, so I'll go back to home because I want to get the terminal aerodrome forecast to just kind of see what is going to go on. All right, and it's not the end all be all because weather can change. All right, so let's see, manually select. I always manually select. We don't need to get the METAR, so KJFK. Alrighty, and let's see, can we zoom in? I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can't zoom in a little bit here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so, alright, 2300 Zulu, alright, JFK, 9th day of the month, 1238 Zulu, alright, 360, 11 knots, looking at half-mile visibility, snow, and that's SM statute miles. And they're looking for an overcast layer at 600. All right. As time goes on, and that's these from here, 2300 Zulu. So subtract 5. 23, 5, 18, 1800 local. 350, 11 knots. 1 mile visibility, 3 miles visibility. All right, about 6 miles. Okay, so the visibility is getting better. So whatever weather system is above us is probably going to push out over the ocean. All right, so basically that's what I'm looking at. I know that there's going to be icing, possible icing. Here, if we come here to Sky Vector, wherever we float the cursor, let me let it go. Hold on. Trying to get okay. So we have both our airports, our departure. You see MOD ice, which means moderate icing. Okay, so we're definitely going to be using the de-icing equipment. And I'm going to probably do this in the regional jet. Okay, so got about 9 minutes for departure. So at this point, we're going to file our flight plan, which is going to be Tango Tango November, Robbinsville VOR, direct John F. Kennedy International Airport. And I guess maybe in a future video, I'll show you guys how you fill out the flight plan. But that's pretty much the briefing. And we'll just see if the weather generator in Microsoft Flight Simulator will, do what it's supposed to do. So I thank you guys for watching. This is the briefing. This concludes the briefing. We're expecting about a 1300 overcast layer and some let's see, at our destination airport, because it's important. And it's not the end all be all. Weather's always subject to change. We could have some shift in temperature and some other types of weather could happen and totally change. So you have to be aware of that when you're getting your weather briefing. Don't think, okay, well, they said it's going to be 1300 overcast, and it winds up being 6. It could possibly be 6. Let's see here. Another thing, we can look at our approaches, which I think is pretty neat here. All right, JFK. Hopefully we'll be coming in on 4 right or 4 left, but boom, here's our approach plate. We have our ILS frequencies, and let's see here. Okay, localizer 109.5 for the ILS 4 right approach. 4 left, the localizer frequency is 110.9. So we probably, well, we don't probably, we definitely need to be writing down this information, because this is what's going to help us get us down to the runway. So let's see, 4 left, 4 right, 2 left, 2 right. Okay. All right. VOR is 115.9 at JFK, and we can see that here. All right, so 4 left. Let's 4 right is 1095. All right, 22 left. Localizer is 110.9. And 22 to right is probably, I'm guessing 1095. 1095, there it is, okay. The approaches basically get me down to straight in 263 feet on that approach above the runway threshold. And, you know, I'll be scanning and looking at the approach before we actually get there, just for the approach briefing. And that's pretty much it, guys. All right, so we'll see you in the simulator. Talk to you later. This is Kieno with STEM with Kieno.com. Please like, share, subscribe, and on your social media networks. All right, talk to you later. Bye. All right, folks, welcome to STEMwithKieno.com. Today's simulation is pretty much what we briefed on previously. This trip is going to take us from Trenton Mercer Airport to John F. Kennedy International Airport. And as you saw in the briefing, we do have weather here. It is definitely IFR here. So let's go ahead and set up our navigation information here. Robbinsville VOR is 113.8. Swap that. Boom. Turn the marker beacon on. We'll set up JFK's automatic terminal information service. We'll just put that and wrap that up. So when we need to listen to it, we'll know what's going on at John F. Kennedy International Airport. 113.8 is set, and we're going to listen to the automatic terminal information service at Trenton Mercer Airport, which is 133.7. We'll swap that. Okay, winds are out of the north at 5 knots, visibility is 3/4 of a mile. We have a few clouds at 500. The ceiling is actually 1600 overcast. Temperature -1, dew point 3, so actually in 2982 on the altimeter. So we'll be using our de-icing equipment today. And let's go ahead and talk to clearance delivery. We're orbit 505, that is our call sign. Alright. Clearance delivery, orbit 505 request clearance to John F. Kennedy International Airport. instruments. Orbit 505 is cleared to Kennedy International Airport. Runway heading, climb, maintain 5,000. Departure control frequency 123.8. Squawk 2076. One to 1.9 or orbit 505. Okay, so our initial is 5,000 feet. We're going to be departing runway 6. 060 on the heading. And our speed is going to be 250 knots. We'll set 245. Okay. Looks good, feels good, is good. Okay. Okay, we're not picking up anything, and we shouldn't be because we're underground and we don't have line of sight reception at this point. So I'm just gonna set the generic 040 heading because that's gonna be our final approach course, possibly according to the winds. And let's go ahead and call for taxi. Trenton ground, orbit 505, ready to taxi IFR with information.
Orbit 505, taxi to and hold short of runway 6 via taxiway Hotel Alpha Juliet. Contact tower on 120.7 when ready.
Okay, clear to taxi runway 6 via taxiways Hotel Alpha Juliet, tower 120.7 when ready. Orbit 505. Alright, let's see if this pushback works. Release the parking brakes. Okay, and we're getting pushed back. We can see things moving outside. Okay, we're getting pushed out to taxiway hotel. Okay, looks like he's doing his little wiggle thing, so we're clear to ground equipment. Coming back to virtual. Okay, so basically we have the weather generator loaded. It's currently snowing in the Trenton, New Jersey area. Trenton Mercer Airport is where we're currently positioned right now. We're getting onto taxiway Alpha right now, and we're cleared to cross runway 3416. So half-mile visibility, everything is checking out weather-wise. It's nice and good and nasty. The visibility is low, and we're headed to runway 6 on taxiway Alpha right now. Okay, it's the daytime, and the rotating beacon is actually rotating, so that lets you know that it is currently IFR, or instrument flight conditions, at the particular airport, that you would see that rotating beacon rotating during the day. The only other time you would see it is if maintenance was testing it out or something like that. So that is a sure sign that it is not a clear in a million day. Let's see here, all right. Okay, this right 45 is taxiway Juliet. Nasty, nasty snow. Okay, now typically we would be at the ILS hold short, which is probably behind us, but it is not depicted in the simulator here. So we have to pull up to the regular hold short lines, which are right here. Okay. Parking brake set. Okay, lights, icing. Flaps are set, and transponder is going to altitude encoding, and let's talk to the tower. Orbit 505 is ready for departure runway 6.
Orbit 505,
Clear
clear for takeoff, runway 6.
for takeoff runway 6, orbit 505. Parking brakes released. Let's get a nice lineup. There's runway 6, or the number 6, to let us know that we're on the right runway. It's bad when you're on the wrong runway. Okay. Okay, we're going to advance the throttles. Okay, there's no information, any warnings or cautions from the engine indication and crew alert system. Alright, Bump the throttle. Release the brakes. Here we go. Airspeed is alive. Alright. Rudder's a little bit squirrely, but rotation. Okay. Positive rate. Gear up.
Orbit line 01. Contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8.
Philadelphia departure 123.8, orbit 505. Philadelphia departure orbit 505 with you 2,500 for 5,000.
Orbit 505 New York approach rider. Altimeter 2982.
29.
505 New York North Niner mile southwest. Turn right heading 075. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect sector ILS. Runway 4 left approach.
Okay, turn right head to 075, 4 left approach at JFK, orbit 505. Okay, we oversped. We did not want to go that fast. Alright, coming around 075.
Orbit 505 acknowledge last transmission.
Okay, sorry about that.
Orbit 505 turn right heading 105. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Okay, look at maintain 5,000, and we're going to turn to 105, orbit 505. Okay, 4,700, 300 to go.
Orbit 505 turn left heading 075.
Left turn 075, orbit 505. McGuire approach 120.25, orbit 505. McGuire approach orbit 505 with you 5,000.
Orbit line 01. Water approach. Roger. Altimeter 2981.
2981, orbit 505. Okay, we got a broken layer 500 and at JFK. Visibility is still bad. Okay, 2981 on the altimeter. Looking good. We're in the right barometric pressure scale. And just look around. Really not much to look at outside. Left 045, orbit 505. Right turn 075, orbit 505.
Orbit line 05. Contact New York approach on 135.35.
New York approach 135.35, orbit 505. New York approach, orbit 505 with you 5,000.
Orbit line 09. New York approach. Roger. Altimeter 2983.
2983, orbit 505.
Orbit line 09. Turn right heading 109.
Right turn heading 105, orbit 505. Okay, I think we have our instrument.
Line 09. Turn right heading 135.
Right turn 135, orbit 505. Alright, let's listen. Okay, that is the Morse code for the instrument.
09. Turn right heading 165.
Right turn heading 165, orbit 505. Okay, the Morse code checks. The ILS frequency is good.
Orbit line 09. Descend and maintain 1,500.
Down to 1,500, over 505.
Orbit line 09. Contact McGuire approach on 120.25.
McGuire approach 120.25, orbit 505. McGuire approach, orbit 505 with you 5,000 for 1,500.
Orbit line 05. McGuire approach. Roger. Altimeter 2984.
2984, orbit 505. These keys are jumpy. Speed checks for approach flaps.
Orbit line 05. Turn left heading 135.
Left heading 135, orbit 505.
Orbit line 05, short 1 miles southwest, turn left heading 075, descend and maintain 1,500, clear ILS, runway forward left approach, maintain 1,500 until established on the local list. Contact landing towers on 123.9.
Left turn 075 down to 1,500, clear for the ILS-4 left approach. 1,500 till established. Orbit 505. Okay, so we're just basically waiting for this needle to join us. This is our aircraft here. This is the extended runway or the final approach localizer that will bring us into the airport. So when this joins up with our airplane, we'll start to turn in, and then this coincides with this, and then we'll wait for our dot to come down. This is our glide slope. When this comes down, we'll start our descent, and it'll get us down to the airport through the clouds and the precip, if there's any precip. I basically left the de-icing equipment on because we're going through clouds the whole time. Visible moisture. We started, and it's at the surface. It's negative temperatures at the surface. So the higher we go, we're going to lose temperature. Approximately 2 degrees per 1,000 feet Celsius and 3.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about your standard lapse rate. But as we increase our altitude, we're definitely going to, and here comes our needle, we're definitely going to get a temperature drop. So clouds are visible moisture, guys, and so we want our de-icing equipment on so nothing freezes up in the engine or structurally on the wings, because that's bad. We do not want to disrupt the normal smoothness and shape of the airfoil. Alright, landing gear down, waiting for 3 green there. We hold the landing gear selector until we get 3 green on our indicator. So our hands there, 1, 2, 3 green. Okay, we can let it go. Our landing gear are down and locked. That's what those 3 lights indicate. Okay, we're going to give us another notch. No. Okay, we're on localizer. Glide slope's coming down. We're going to start our descent into to the field. Now, another thing is, we probably would not be talking to McGuire approach at this point. I could be wrong, but I think we will be talking to New York approach since we're going to John F. Kennedy International Airport. But so that's like a little weird thing, but no worries. Okay, so we're establishing the localizer. We're going to talk to the tower. Kennedy Tower, orbit 505 is inbound, ILS 4 left.
Orbit 505, Kennedy Tower. Make straight in, runway 4 left, altimeter 2983. Orbit 505, cleared to land, runway 4 left.
Okay, orbit 505 is cleared to land. We're making a straight in for runway 4 left, altimeter 2983. Nasty, nasty weather. But we're good to go. Rounding out. A bit too much. Touchdown. Reverse throttle. These rudder a little bit sticky, but okay.
Orbit 505, turn next taxiway.
Turn next taxiway over 505.
Orbit 505, contact ground on 121.65.
121.65, orbit 505. Yeah, this rudder's a little bit sticky. You can see that on the departure as well. Alright, let's lock up our parking brakes and let's clean up the aircraft. Got another orbit guy out there. I see. Any lights, transponder on standby. Okay, so our airplane's cleaned up. Where is he going? Okay, he's turning. Good job, good job. Okay. Let's drop our spoilers, retract our flaps, and we have a clean aircraft right now. Okay, so every Friday night, if you are preparing for a military aptitude test or a Federal Aviation Administration computer pilot exam from private pilot to airline transport pilot, meet me on the live stream. I thank you guys for watching. I'm actually going to get some adjustments done on my simulator equipment because the rudder is like acting really weird for some reason. During the departure, got a lot of sliding and stuff like that and everything, but no worries. We got to our airport. Welcome to John F. Kennedy International Airport. Thanks for watching and stay tuned, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.